Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Look, Wrestling 101, classes in session. Pay attention to the teachings, that's from Andrew and Derek. I mean, these guys making a killing with no competition. Dynamic duo better than the Hardy Boys and the Dudley Boys. Everybody make some noise, mess with them, you get destroyed. They cannot be beat, take a seat. Watch them do their thing on the MIC. Face defeat, they cannot be seen like JC. Oh my goodness, it's a killing spree.
This is the owner of the Combat Zone, the Larry God, DJ Hyde. You guys are listening to the Wrestling IQ 101.
Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Wrestling IQ 101. I'm Andrew alongside Derek.
And
you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Wrestling IQ 101. And today we're talking all things SWF with Billy Dante and the unbreakable Rob Fury. How's it going, guys?
Good. Thank you for having us here.
Thank you. Happy to be here as well.
Good to be here.
So guys, you have two exciting shows coming up this weekend. You know, Friday you're going to be in Jackson. Saturday you're going to be at Barnegat. You know, can you talk about a little bit about this weekend and why is it so important for people to come out?
And this is two shows, back-to-back shows, Friday and Saturday night, coming into the summer, opening this summer with Jackson and Barnegat. Last time we were there was in February with two sold-out shows. This Friday night we've got Tatanka, which is a rarity. He's never been here at SWF. So that's, you don't want to miss that. And we have the Sandman on Saturday night in Barnegat. So there's a lot of surprises that's going to happen throughout the weekend.
So, I mean, you just mentioned Tatanka. He's going one-on-one with EC Negro. I mean, who do you guys have in this match, you know?
Who do you got?
It's an exciting weekend, It's the first series of SWF shows. It's Mega Slam, the historic Mega Slam 2018 show. But match by match, I mean, Tatanka could still go, man. The guy is still the top of his game. The King of New York is the top of his game. But I got to go with the legendary Tatanka, man. I think Tatanka's going to pull it off 100%. I mean, the guy is phenomenal. And again, that's not taking anything away from the King of New York. It's just going to be a really cool match for people that come out and see it.
Yeah, it's going to be a roller coaster ride, I tell you what, both of them. I'll go with Tatanka as well. Again, I have to agree with this guy. Why am I sitting too close?
That's funny. I mean, hey, we gotta keep you guys together, right? Another one. This is a match that I'm really, really looking forward to. This is literally David versus Goliath right here. KC Navarro, TJ Marconi, the SWF heavyweight title match. Who you guys got in this one? Can KC, you think he's gonna pull the upset?
KC, TJ.
They asked you the question.
I know. That's a match I want to see myself. Can David take out Goliath? And that's a bald head. It's rough. I don't know. That's a match I want to see myself.
My thing is despite my lack of professionalism from my co-owner of the company here, he threw me off the train of thought for a second. But Navarro Marconi, the world heavyweight champion, the man's defended the title around the world. He's a former tag team champion of SWF. He's a two-time world champion. Marconi's 7'1", nearly 600 pounds at this point. He's getting up there, maybe 400. Maybe it's a little exaggerated, 498, 495, something in that area. But, what this comes down to really is KC Navarro, last time we were talking, wasn't part of SWF. He made a surprising return in Mega Slam. He's earned the title match. Marconi, KC, a lot of people throughout the Elvis 76 throughout the internet are talking about this one, and I believe my money's got to go with the Giant, man. I think Marconi's going to slay Navarro. However, KC, I'm going to go undecided. Navarro could pull it off. Marconi is the world champion. He's dominant. Navarro's got a lot of fire behind him. This is one you can't miss.
Absolutely, for sure. Guys, there's going to be a big fatal four-way with Jay George, Joey Ace, Tommy the Moose, and also Vincenzo. I mean, talk about two angles, colliding. no one in this match likes each other, right? If Vinny and Tommy don't like each other, Jay George and Joey Ace, they've been having their problems since Mega Slam.
That's really what it is. You have two guys that have debuted at SWF, coming from other places. Joey Ace, the salty dog, and the unpredictable Jay George. Two phenomenal athletes. You got Tommy Moose, a 3-time SWF champion, former cruiserweight champion. And you have the 2-time heavyweight champion, Vincenzo, former hardcore champion, tag team champion. He's done it all. It really is two feuds colliding. Joey Ace and Jay George hate each other. Tommy the Moose, Vincenzo. There's no love lost there. At the end of the day, if you had to ask me to pick a winner, I got to go with the Furious 5, man. Vincenzo taking it all the way.
Oh, please. Come to grow 5 inches.
Oh, it's about as
You
big
and
as your
your
genitals.
Yeah. It's all right. You want to see my genitals?
Oh, no.
So, you and your Furious 5, please. Anyway. You're lucky y'all ain't suspended. I got to go with somebody who's hot. Went up against you guys. I want to say Tommy the Moose.
It's a good pick. Mm-hmm. Maybe get him to change his brakes.
If it stop breaking the tools.
Oh man, keeping it going. Past guest of ours making his SWF debut. We got Corey Dillinger, the diligent one, going one-on-one with Jeter. What do you guys think is going to happen now?
Jeter is a. Am I allowed to curse on this game? Jeter's a fucking monster.
Yeah.
Because I was face to face with him in his first SWF appearance in Boonton, New Jersey. Mr. Moose's surprise partner. I'm in the ring with this guy, and he's really is close to 6'7", 400 pounds, and strong, and I know what the guy can do out there. Dillinger, we haven't seen him at SWF. He's had success elsewhere, but elsewhere is not the SWF. To me, this is something where two guys are really looking to prove a point on who's going to take it. But I've been in the ring with Jeter. I know what he can do. I haven't been in the ring with Corey Dillinger, so my money is on Jeter.
I agree. You're talking size for strength. But definitely, my money's on Jeter. I think Jeter, he's hungry. He wants to go. I mean, that thing he does off the top rope, man. Unbelievable in Boonton. Really was. It was unbelievable. I mean, poor 5. But unbelievable.
Yeah. This could be a career-defining win for J.J. Adams if he beats Chris Banks. No limits, Chris Banks. Do you think he can pull that off, J.J., or do you think this is Chris's match to just dominate?
I've been in the ring with J.J. Adams as well. Chris Banks is my brother from another mother. J.J.'s very talented with the experience, and with Preston Montgomery in the corner of Mr. No Limits, Chris Banks. To me, JJ just isn't there yet, and Banks will be 10 steps ahead. And I'm giving this match 3 minutes roughly. Banks will take him out, take him apart. The man just beat Juventud Guerrero.
3 minutes. Wow.
Yeah, he did.
And Super Crazy. You think J.J. Adams stands a chance against Mr. No Limits?
All right, well, no, actually, I don't think he does. No.
Finally, we agree.
Yeah. I think Chris, man, I better make sure the insurance is good. But
Yeah,
I think Chris, yeah. I think
Stranger
Chris.
things have happened, though, right? I mean,
Stranger things have happened. You're right. You're 100% correct. But, it doesn't snow in July, so.
Sometimes.
Starting to notice a trend here. Rob is picking on his boys. I see.
Listen. Well,
It's all good. This is a match I think would have the possibility of being a match of the night. Jordan Oliver taking on Max Stardom. I think this is going to be amazing. Who you guys got on there? Jordan Oliver is hot, man. He's one of the hottest wrestlers out there right
Sauce
now.
God, man.
The Sauce God came to SWF with the short hair, and he wrestled Rob Fury in his first match 3.5 years ago. That's me, by the way. And when we got in the ring, I knew there was something special about him. I knew that. And to see what he's evolved into is amazing. Max Stardom is a phenomenal athlete. He debuted at Mega Slam, and the guy is flying in from Tampa, Florida. That's a shoot. Landon, getting in the ring with Jordan Oliver, and I believe, honest to God, though, but you got just two real different styles, but at the same time, it's charisma, it's strength with Stardom, it's speed, and the fact of the hunger to keep the SWF Cruiserweight Championship that he worked hard for Jordan Oliver. My pick, though, has to go with Jordan Oliver because the man right now is on a roll.
Yeah.
It's on a roll.
So, guys, let's jump to the next day. Saturday, that show. What a big show you guys have. We'll piggyback about Casey Navarro. Him and JJ, if he makes it there. Do you think, Casey or JJ will take that one?
No, definitely the Sky Reaper.
The funny thing about that one is KC could walk in there the SWF World Heavyweight Champion, and then JJ Adams is in a world title match. I mean, you never know really what it can happen, and we've proven that you don't know what will happen at SWF. So at the end of the day, but my take really with that is KC because of the experience factor. KC, again, is another guy back. He started with SWF. Before anyone knew who the guy was, he was here. He's on a roll. SWF is his home. And he'll say that publicly. Even when he wasn't here, he said it. This is his home, and it's. I believe he's got the experience. He's not going to stop. I think it's. And he could walk into the world champion, and then JJ Adams has an opportunity of a lifetime.
Yeah,
so
that's a pretty big opportunity for sure.
That'd be nice. It'd be pretty interesting. JJ Adams beats Chris Banks. KC wins. They're both on a roll, and then that would be a pretty good match. Also that night, Vinny Chenzo and Tommy the Moose. Looks like they're gonna get to settle whatever beef they had. 1-on-1. Who do you guys think is going? It's not gonna be a fatal 4-way. This is just gonna be 1-on-1. Them going 1-on-1 with each other.
Moose.
I go with Chen's, man.
I'll go with Of course you go with
Chenzo's on fire, brother. I mean, Chenzo is Furious 5 all the way. Chenzo's gonna take him apart, man, piece by piece. Tommy's just he's a vegetarian now. He's not the same boost. He doesn't have the wherewithal to get in the ring with a man like Vinny Chenzo. The man's an animal.
Yeah.
Vinny Chenzo's like the Furious 5 inches. I'll take the vegan. He likes cats.
A little too much, but okay.
So, guys, COD will also be in action there in the 6-man tag against the Super Savages and Max Stardom. Who do you think you guys in that one?
COD because of the fact that it's a collective unit. King of New York and the Stephen Lugo, Sebastian Cage, the World Tag Team Champions. I got to go with COD based on the fact that it's a cohesive unit. Stardom and the Savages have never teamed together. But my pick COD as much as we really don't have any issues right now. Furious 5 and COD. So I got to say COD. But that could change at any moment. Anything could happen.
That's one of the matches I want to sit and actually watch too. I don't know what's going to come out of that one, man. And that match is going to be really, really good as far as bell to bell.
So let's talk about a real good friend of Rob's here. We got Grim and Rojo. They're going to be taking on Jimmy, Controversy, and Tommy Salami. Who do you think's going to win? I know you're picking Grim, so I'm not even going to ask you, Rob.
For me, it's, I hope the four of them just go out there and somebody. I can't even say because you want up a podcast if I say what I really feel. But with Grim and Rojo and those two other guys, I think I like Jimmy Controversy. Tommy Salami's Billy's a big fan of his, so I think those guys will pull it off because Grim's just out of shape and he can't get out there and do what needs to be done. And we'll get into that later, I'm sure. But I'm gonna go with Controversy and Salami based though on the fact that Grim is in a weakened state after wrestling Rob Fury. How could you not be after that match at Megaslam?
Yeah.
I had a long conversation with Grim.
I'm sure you did.
I don't think Grim is as weak as you think he is. Okay, so you know what? My pick is Grim and Rojo. But my good friend Tommy Salami. So you call him. Watch out for that.
Well, the wins you guys could celebrate, have some apple turnovers and enjoy the
yeah. His great theme music.
Some pizza and oregano. Just obnoxious.
What I like about this show is that it's GTS versus SWF.
Well, the GTS and the SWF. Well, I mean, we're in the looks. I mean, it's a combined effort to do this for Missions of Honor. It's a fundraiser for the troops, but. Mm-hmm. Could that explode into something bigger? You never know. No one ever thought Grim and Rob Fury be in the same ring, and that happened. So, I mean, who the hell knows?
I mean, anything could happen when you have two entities and stuff like that.
The one thing about SWF, you just never know.
Never.
Never.
This match actually could maybe be the catalyst for that. Josh Adams versus J.K. Evans. I mean, Jay Evans had his hands on that title, at Mega Slam. I mean, who do you guys got in that match?
Josh Allen's going to make that little bitch tap out in about 25 seconds, as far as I'm concerned.
Wow.
Josh Adams not afraid to put the work in. Jay Evans is an excuse maker. And when you make excuses, you get into the ring with a man like Josh Adams, who's a machine. And that machine, I believe, will take him out. We'll find out. What do you think, Bill?
Wow. Josh Adams.
Good. We agree.
Oh man, I can see how much it hurts you to agree with Rob every time.
Man, there's not enough alcohol.
So we'll talk about one last match. We're talking about championships. This night is the GTS championship match. You got Tommy Emerald, you got Jay Cage. Who do you think is walking out with the title that night?
I could care less. But I'll go with Cage. What's his name? Cage?
Yeah, Jay Cage.
Jay Cage. I like Jay Cage. I saw some work that he's done. I think that's a pretty cool thing to have the GTS guys in a live event, and you never know. Some of those guys could wind up on a full-time roster at SWF. I think, but I think if that the GTS title's on the line, I mean, it is for the people out there. They really want to see who's going to win it, and for me, maybe I'll win it. I don't care what either one of those guys do. What about you, Bill?
You would win that.
What about?
I don't know. It'll be fun to watch the match.
Yeah, man, plenty of action. Can you guys just recap for us, where can people watch the action? Where can we see and follow all this action on social media as well?
SWF Live on Facebook, SWF Live on Twitter. That's the best way. You're not going to see any part of the show streamed live. I mean, if you want to see these events, we're not taping it for DVD. We're going to run these 2 house shows, and if people want to see it, they got to come out and do it. This is going to be really, I mean, you never know. We might shoot something live that'll appear on SWF Live Facebook feed, but, I think if you want to see it, come out to the shows. I mean, the tickets won't turn anyone away. We won't turn anyone away at the door. Well, we'd like people to come out to the show. Pre-sales are going great. It seems like a lot of people are really interested in both shows. Row 1 and 2 are sold out for both nights, so we're looking forward to the shows happening. And, it's Jackson, New Jersey, Friday night, SWF Indestructible at the Jackson Fire Station 55. And then
To the Barnegat American Legion.
499 North Main Street, Barnegat, New Jersey. American Legion Post 232 with the Sandman who's hopefully going to cane you.
Cane you.
Tons of stuff that week. It's going to be great this weekend coming up, man.
It is.
Phenomenal. I'm pumped up about it.
From start to finish.
And for us, we are Wrestling IQ 101. You could follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Wrestling IQ 101. And you definitely don't want to miss the action at SWF this weekend.
Thank you for having us, man.
Thank you.
You have just listened to the Wrestling IQ 101 podcast, powered by B Plus Player Radio.
One more for the good guy.